What if the simplest secret to success has been hiding in plain sight, waiting for you to notice it the way dawn waits behind the darkest hour? Quiet, patient, inevitable. What if the difference between the life you're living and the life you're longing for is not talent or luck or some once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but a small, repeatable action done every single day until it reshapes who you are from the inside out? Breathe that in. Listen closely. Feel your heart steady. Because today you're going to learn how to become consistent, how to take action every day, and how to build the kind of habits that don't just nudge your future, they rewire your destiny. Imagine a key that opens more than one door. In ancient arches, the keystone was the stone at the very center, the one that locked the others in place so the whole structure could stand. Your life has a keystone too, a single habit that, when set, aligns everything else. You can see it, can't you? Close your eyes and picture the quiet glow of 5:00 a.m., the soft click of your alarm, the cool air on your skin as you swing your feet to the floor. Hear the hush of a world not yet awake, the whisper of pages turning as you read, the steady rhythm of shoes tapping the pavement as you run, the low whir of a blender, the drumbeat of your breath in a quiet room as you pray. Feel the surge of energy, the first clean decision of the day made on purpose. One keystone. One choice. One new identity forming in the dark while others sleep. This is the law of 100. Choose one keystone habit, the one that would change your life the most if it became automatic, and do it for 100 consecutive days. Not most days. Not when I feel like it. Every day. 100 X's in a row on a calendar you can see with your own eyes. A red chain that stretches across your wall and across your brain, until the path is so worn you don't even have to think about it. Wake at 5 every day for 100 days. Write for 1 hour every day for 100 days. Exercise every day for 100 days. Make the call, ship the draft, record the video, practice the craft, every day for 100 days. You don't negotiate with your feelings. You don't wait for motivation to knock. You become the kind of person who keeps promises to yourself. Consistency is not glamorous. It creaks like a gym door at dawn. It smells like coffee at a desk stained with ink. It sounds like the scratch of a pen as you mark another day won, another brick laid. But consistency is the quiet engine of every miracle you admire. Think about anyone you call great. The artist, the athlete, the entrepreneur, the parent, the saint. Their secret is not brilliance, it's return. They return to the craft, to the practice, to the altar. They choose again when choosing again is boring, inconvenient, or invisible. That's why the Seinfeld chain works. Jerry Seinfeld, still unknown, put up a big calendar and wrote jokes daily. Some were bad, many were average, a few were good. But the chain grew, and soon the chain itself became the motivation. Don't break the chain. Place the X. Feel the ink sink into paper, the tiny hitch of satisfaction in your chest as your identity clicks one notch tighter into place. I am the kind of person who shows up. Your brain loves what it knows. Picture a dense forest of thoughts and reflexes. The easiest path is the one trodden 1,000 times. Snooze, scroll, stall. The first days of a new habit feel like hacking your way through vines with a dull machete. Your shoulder burns. Your hand blisters. Every step demands intention. But something holy happens when you return tomorrow, and then the next day, and the next. The brush thins. The ground firms. A trail appears. By day 20, your feet remember where to step. By day 60, the path is visible at dusk. By day 100, you look up and realize your body rose before the alarm. Your hands reached for the work before your mind had time to argue. That's neuroplasticity, God's wiring for renewal, turning effort into ease. You didn't get lucky, you got faithful. Simple does not mean easy. You will have to rearrange your life. The calendar may resist. People may not understand why you disappear for a season. Let them misunderstand. The harvest you crave asks for a different kind of planting. Step away from the noise for 100 days. Be kind to those you love. Do your duties. But excuse yourself from the soft addictions that quietly devour your future. Social feeds can wait. Happy hours can wait. Slack pings can wait. Your calling cannot. The law of 100 is not a punishment. It's an act of reverence. You are telling your soul, I am worth building. The life God gave me is worth stewarding. The seed in me is worth sunlight and water. And yes, fear will come. Fear always comes when you reach for the doorknob of a better life. Hear it knock. Feel it flutter in your chest. That's okay. You don't need to be fearless. You need to be faithful. Isaiah 41:10 whispers, Do not fear, for I am with you. I will strengthen you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Let those words settle like warm light behind your sternum. When you wake in the half-dark and every cell begs to stay under the blanket of the familiar, place your feet on the floor and borrow the strength of that promise. Do the next right thing. Then mark your X. Some days you will do it well. Some days you will do it poorly. Both days count. Excellence is a direction, not a mood. Think of the Chinese bamboo. For years, nothing breaks the soil. Then, in a sudden rush, it rockets upward, feet per day, as if it had been planning the leap all along. Your progress will look like that. Long obedience in the same direction. Then a season that makes the world call you an overnight success. Let them call it that. You will know the truth. That before the visible miracle were 100 invisible mornings, 100 quiet decisions, 100 tiny victories no one applauded, but God. You will be tempted to overcomplicate this. Don't. The enemy loves the fog of complexity. He wants you to think your life changes through grand gestures that never happen, rather than through small acts that can happen today. He will offer you elaborate plans that let you feel productive while postponing the only thing that produces action. Smile kindly, step around the mirage, and do your one thing. Do it even when you are tired, even when the results are not yet visible, even when your feelings present a dozen reasonable excuses. Feelings are real. They are just not in charge. Your commitments are. Consistency compounds because each day's effort is invested by a slightly better version of you. Day 7, you is stronger than day 1 you. Day 30, you carries a steadier breath, a clearer mind. The compounding can feel invisible until suddenly it isn't. Doors open that used to be walls. People call you disciplined, who once called you distracted. Opportunities arrive that were always there, but now find a landing strip in your life. It's not magic. It's math plus mercy, your daily deposit, God's daily grace. And when you falter, and you will, remember this. Breakdown often precedes breakthrough. The day you want to quit is the day something old is dying in you and something new is nearly born. Stand still for 1 sacred minute. Put a hand over your heart. Feel it working for you. Whisper, I am not my feeling, I am my decision. Then decide. If yesterday got away from you, today has not. The chain is not a prison. It's a path. If you miss a step, step again. Do not let a stumble become a story about who you are. You are not fragile. You are forming. You will notice the spillover. A single keystone habit will begin to quiet cravings that once called the shots. The workout nudges you toward water instead of soda, bed instead of midnight scrolling. The writing hour nudges you toward reading, reflection, better questions. Prayer shifts the air in your home. Voices soften, patience lengthens, laughter returns. This is the secret architects know. Move one load-bearing wall, and the whole house feels different. The law of 100 is a structural change disguised as a small task. Perhaps you worry you don't believe in yourself enough to start. That's fine. Belief is not a prerequisite for obedience. Obedience births belief. Begin, and let faith catch up. God does not wait to love a finished version of you. He loves the apprentice you already are. He is not counting your X's with a clipboard. He is counting your steps like a father memorizing the wobble of a toddler who keeps getting up. Do not despise these small beginnings. Scripture says, "For the Lord rejoices to see the work begin." Hear that? He rejoices to see the work begin. So choose your keystone. Name it out loud so your ears hear your own courage. Feel the word in your mouth. Wake at 5. Write 1 page. Move my body. Pray 20 minutes. Make 10 calls. Keep it honest. Keep it simple. Keep it daily. Prepare your space tonight so tomorrow's first decision is easy. Lay out the shoes. Open the document. Set the mat on the floor. Put the glass by the sink. Tape the calendar where your eyes can't avoid it. Place the red pen beside it, a tiny sword you will use to win quiet wars. Now picture the next 100 dawns as a film montage. See yourself rising, sometimes with fire, sometimes with reluctance, but rising all the same. Hear a soundtrack of steady drums under the soft rustle of turning pages, the clack of keyboard keys, the thud-thud of footsteps on a sidewalk washed in early light. Feel the ache in your muscles that tells the truth. You were here. You did the work. You kept your word. Watch as the calendar fills, the chain lengthens, and something within you broadens its shoulders and stands taller. Identity catching up with intention. And when the voice of doubt slinks back, what if this doesn't work? What if you're not enough? Answer gently, what if it does? What if I am? Then get back to work. You do not control the harvest date, but you do control the planting. You do not control the breeze, but you can raise your sail. You do not control tomorrow's weather, but you can become the kind of sailor who can cross in any season. That's what daily action does. It turns someday into a schedule and maybe into muscle memory. You are closer than you think. You are stronger than you remember. You are not waiting on permission. Permission is waiting on you. Take the step. Make the first mark. Let the small flame in your chest grow 1 degree warmer with every obedient morning. This is not about perfection. It is about proximity, moving nearer day after day to the person God already sees when He looks at you. And when the 100th day arrives and your calendar hums with a crimson chain, do not stop. Smile. Whisper thanks. Then choose your next 100. Because the secret you discovered is not a hack. It is a way of life. Rise now. Stand in the doorway of the next chapter and feel the threshold under your feet. Breathe in hope. Breathe out delay. Take your place among those who return to the work, who let consistency carve a new soul shape. who trust that simple is sacred when it is done faithfully. The road is narrow, but it is bright enough for the next step. Walk it. Keep walking. And when you need a compass small enough to fit in your pocket, remember this fortune. One small promise kept today becomes the bridge to the life you were born to live.